What's going on, socialites? This is Now You Know. Now, child, Falynn must still be in love with Simon deep down, because the fact that they're continuing to go back and forth on social media is just real interesting, especially given the fact that both are in new relationships. But before we get into all that, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and make sure that you have your post notifications turned on so you never miss another upload. So let's get into this story. You all know Falynn and Simon from their love triangle situation, which seemingly has become a square as they're both now in new relationships. So just a real quick refresher about who they are and why this is a squared relationship. So Falynn was married to Simon and was introduced to most of the world on Real Housewives of Atlanta as a friend of Portia. Well, fast forward to the end of the season, Falynn and Simon break up and Simon now gets with Portia and they pop up engaged. Now, while everyone was getting on Portia and Simon for seemingly being shady and getting together after Falynn introduced Simon to Portia as her husband, Simon was trying to call out Falynn for allegedly cheating on him with her best friend or assistant, Jalen Banks. Now, Falynn and Jalen are not only engaged at this point, but they just welcomed their first child together. So it really explains how this whole love square as opposed to a triangle actually happened. Now, these new relationships have been going on for quite some time, but recently some drama resurfaced on Instagram when Falynn calling out Simon, sharing text messages of how their relationship started to fail back in December of 2020, and then how things officially ended their marriage in April of 2021. So in the first text message Simon sent Falynn that she posted on Instagram, he told her, "Good morning, I'm off to play golf for an hour or two, clear my head, but I want to have a conversation today about moving forward. I will be moving out today to give our attorneys time to figure out what is best for us. I will work with you to make sure the kids are not traumatized by our decision to go our separate ways. I know we tried and gave it our best. I'm proud of how far we have come individually, but I understand that does not always mean we're good for each other. Let's talk when I get back." Now, the follow-up message is what she claimed is how it ended, which he said, "Falynn, there's a good chance I will not be here tomorrow for the rest of the week. I cannot watch while the love of my life moves out of a home we had hoped to live in for the rest of my life. That will be too hard to bear. I would also like to add that in my reflection of the last 4 years and 8 months, the connections to your childhood always seem to bring you bad energy and reignite your traumas. If I was to make a suggestion, keep your mom, Jacob, and Toy away from you. They have very bad spirits and energy. They are the common denominator each time things went wrong for both of us at Grogan's Ferry and carried over to Mount Prawn. I think it's time you let them out of your life. Otherwise, I'm afraid their continued presence will keep hurting your chances of a normal life. I hope you find peace and happiness in your new home." Now, she added a comment to this that said, "Does this sound like it's coming from a husband who has been cheated on for a year? Oh, and FYI, Jacob and Toy is my brother and sister. He always tried to keep me from my family." Now, looking at these text messages and looking at what she had to say, it's really not adding up, because from both of the text messages that she showed, from how it started to how it ended, things on Simon's end seem to be pretty cordial. And of course, she never showed what her response was in these actions, nor did she show the text message that led up to Simon sending those to her. Now, why she decided to air out these text messages, given that both parties have clearly moved on, is still a question that everyone wants to know, but that was not the end of it. Simon, of course, needed to chime in and share his piece, given that, again, they have all moved on and are both engaged to someone new. Not to mention, Simon just got Portia's name tattooed on him, but he took to Instagram with the message. He said, "Black men, respect is earned, not given. We earn the respect by the way we treat our children's mothers, by not disrespecting them privately or publicly. Otherwise, we perpetrate the cycle of abuse. The disrespect continues after cheating with the help for a whole year before filing for divorce, having a baby by the jobless help, and living off and having a child whose very welfare today depends on my money. The disrespect and ingratitude never ends. Both of you have learned absolutely nothing." Now, the claims of Falynn were cheating are nothing new. Simon actually called out Jalen quite a while ago, pulling out video receipts of Jalen showing up late to the house at all hours of the night, while Falynn claimed that Jalen was just her assistant and then said Jalen was her best friend. Now, Jalen, again, who at this point is now Falynn's fiance and the father to her youngest child, chimed in on the situation, which honestly he should have sat this one out just like Portia did, but he took to Instagram with a message of his own for Simon, tagging him saying, "Let's get one thing straight. My child is good over here. No one is living off your little chump chains. If you really want to get down to facts, oh yeah, did you forget that it was your child's birthday yesterday, because you sure as hell weren't at his party last night, but was getting a whole female name tatted on you. Simon, stop playing with me, because I really can start embarrassing you. We didn't learn a lesson. Who was supposed to teach us a lesson?" Now, he went on to share a message that Simon sent him the same day he sent the message to Falynn letting him know that he would be moving out, but it makes sense because he was under the impression that Jalen was simply Falynn's assistant, nothing more, nothing less, up until their split. Now, this whole situation is coming off as a bit childish, and again, they have both moved on, so why talk about your relationship relationship drama, especially on social media, if all parties are done and have moved on. So socialites, what are your thoughts about all of this? Let us know in the comment section down below. As always, make sure you like us on Facebook, you're following us on Instagram, and you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because now you know what's trending.